2013, the number of foreign visitors to Japan exceeded 10 million for the first time. Industrial tourism has become popular with foreign travelers. It allows tourists to visit production sites to gain an understanding on the art of making things.
I would love to visit a car factory. I'm fascinated by this.
From Tanzania.
Tanzania, oh,
Art, craft, art and craft, Japanese goods. That is something which is very interesting to me, I think.
In 2003, the government set the goal of becoming a tourism nation and began the Visit Japan campaign with the aim of doubling the number of foreign travelers to Japan. The number of foreigners visiting Japan has reached the initial goal, 10 million, in the past 10 years. The government is now aiming for 20 million foreign visitors by the year 2020, when Tokyo hosts the Summer Olympics and Paralympics. A travel convention was held in November 2013 in Yokohama to further increase the number of foreign visitors. Buyers such as travel agents from approximately 300 overseas companies were invited, and promotional activities were jointly implemented by the government and private sector. JETRO has set up a booth to promote Japanese industrial tourism to buyers from various countries. There are customers in the Netherlands who want to tour Japanese automotive plants. Other countries view Japan as a high-tech nation. Production sites that manufacture world-class made-in-Japan goods, such as cars and electronics, are very popular. In addition, traditional industries that boast a long history are also known overseas. Currently, Japanese sake is getting popular in Indonesia, so there are a growing number of customers wanting to tour sake breweries. Exports of Japanese sake have doubled in the past 10 years, and foreign visitors to sake breweries are increasing. Nambuteki began focusing on exports 50 years ago and has become an established brand overseas. This ironware is popular with foreigners who want to see traditional techniques that have been passed down for 400 years. All foreigners tour industrial facilities because of the Japanese products they encountered in their own countries. However, overseas travel agencies that actually offer tours to Japan have a request when it comes to tourism.
Cars used in Pakistan are mostly made in Japan, so there would be many people who would want to visit Japan's automobile industry. However, there would be very few tourists who would travel all the way to Japan for industrial tourism facilities only. In order to make industrial tourism attractive for foreigners, you should incorporate other attractive tourism.
Katsuyama in Maniwa City is located in northern Okayama Prefecture. This town prospered from long ago as a strategic point along Izumo Road. Community residents worked together on redevelopment, transforming the town into an attractive tourist area. The sake brewery, Tsuji Honten, played a central role in town development. It began 30 years ago to incorporate industrial tourism that includes brewery tours.
The duty of generations of sake brewers has been to support the local culture.
To carry out industrial tourism in collaboration with the community, Tsuji Honten visited residents to persuade them of the importance of town development.
It's changed quite a lot. Electric lines have been put underground, and asphalt roads have been paved in stone to make them more attractive.
A variety of creative ideas, such as placing electric lines underground and paving roads with stone, have been employed to accentuate the old-time townscape. One of them is the noren, a shop curtain placed under the eaves, for which Katsuyama is now known for. Not only stores and workshops, but even ordinary private homes hung noren that symbolize the stores and homes.
Hello.
Mr. Tsuji is visiting the noren artist Ms. Kano. She joined with Tsuji Honten 20 years ago to embark on town development. We are naturally and slowly transforming our town into an enjoyable place. If it's not pleasant for us, then it's not enjoyable for people visiting from other places. At first, Ms. Kano's shop was the only one to put up a noren. The people in the community liked it, and one after another, residents followed suit, so that now there are 110 such shops. For example, this is a stylish bakery that came from a big city. On the other hand, the turtle examining a crane here is placed at a hospital.
We like it.
Touring Katsuyama to see the kinds of noren shops put up has become one of the attractions. Because Katsuyama is drawing interest as a sightseeing spot, the number of foreigners touring the sake brewery has also grown, according to President Tsuji.
Visitors come to sightsee and find that the sake tastes great. In some cases, visitors have become buyers.
On this day, too, a British travel journalist came to report on sake brewing. He has visited numerous sake breweries. We asked what he thought of Katsuyama.
People who love Japanese sake also want to see a variety of things. If you do other sightseeing in this area, I think bizen-yaki pottery would be interesting to see.
The restaurant jointly established with Tsuji Honten uses bizen-yaki pottery to serve Japanese sake and cuisine. In fact, Bizen City has also launched industrial tourism initiatives centering on bizen-yaki pottery. Bizen-yaki pottery boasts a history of 1,000 years. Today, there are young artists who hold solo exhibits in places such as Europe and the United States, boosting recognition overseas.
Hello.
The mayor of Bizen City has come to visit an artist who creates bizen-yaki cooking pots. He explains that connecting bizen-yaki to tourism will enable the city to attract even more visitors from overseas.
We haven't been too good at marketing. We only thought about marketing within Japan. We're promoting bizen-yaki as part of extended stay tourism. Visitors can make pottery on the potter's wheel and fire it in a kiln themselves. We think that will create many lasting fans from both far and wide of bizen-yaki.
Bizen-yaki no Yado is an inn that should be visited by overseas tourists who have come for hands-on experience creating bizen-yaki cooking pots. Meals made of seafood and mountain vegetables from the local area are served to guests on bizen-yaki pottery.
Bizen-yaki pottery has the power to make an impression on tourists, so that they will always remember both the flavors and pottery of Okayama.
The mayor explains that the city is considering exporting farm and marine products as well as bizen-yaki pottery in the future to boost industrial tourism.